morning.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing?
Good
Sam,
morning, Sam, Sierra, Donna, Diane.
how are you ladies today? Diane says, I'm trying to stay awake to be here. And there's our lovely HD. How are you doing, sweetie?
Good morning, HD. Oh,
There's little Sierra. How are you doing, sweetheart? Tell you what, guys, I am still recuperating, so to speak, from traveling 19 hours, stopping just long enough to, hello, Sarah, how are you? Um, to basically eat, sleep, and get back up on the road again. Mima,
hi,
Dawn,
Sarah. Hi, Dawn.
how are you doing, sweetheart? So, yes, I am back home in my lovely state of Texas. Um, we did not go to Arlington, Texas because hubby got asked to look at a job or to be on site, I guess is what you'd call it, here in South Texas, which honestly, folks, is an hour away from the children's home in which I was raised. So my husband and I are so excited to this weekend make a quick trip over to it, see it. I mean, it's been 15 years since we've been back. And although we keep up with what's going on through their website and we get what's
That's
called,
right. Isn't that how you and your husband met?
that is, um,
Good morning, Froggy. Good morning, Carrie.
good morning, little Carrie, and good morning, Froggy. Just waiting to hear back this morning about my procedure surgery tomorrow. So we'll see if it stays for tomorrow or is rescheduled. Anesthesia wants more testing, I guess. Hello, Amy. How are you, sweetheart?
Good morning, Amy.
Oh, she says it's winter here again. School started 2 hours late. Oh, little Carrie, sweetheart, I have you in my prayers.
Here's a reminder. Take my pills.
So, yes, we're going to go check out like I said, the children's home where I was raised. Not a lot really has changed with the landscape, but the homes themselves have been renovated a couple of times, and those are really nice. And then, of course, the school where I graduated, my husband was able to go back home to his family his freshman year in high school. So he didn't graduate from Pettis, but I did. Our
That
school,
is so cool.
our school, back when I was going to school, was known as the Alamo because our gym, the front facade of it has exactly the shape of the Alamo. And our school, over the years, through all the renovations, that you go through with redoing gyms and that kind of thing, updating old buildings and stuff, ours was the only school in the area that kept that Alamo facade. So we've always been known as the Alamo School.
Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Gwen.
Good morning, Mama Gwen and Debbie. How are y'all today? So I'm trying to get caught back up with everything. So Maureen, will you be back on Tuesday bingo now since you've moved? Oh, no. I'm a virtual teacher. I can go anywhere. So I still have my classes for the rest of this semester until, I just know it happens to be the second Tuesday in May. And then if I'm lucky, I won't have to proctor the test. Good morning, Barbara. Amy T, how are you doing? Listening while crocheting for a flea market while I'm fighting a horrendous headache. Oh, sweetheart. Well, hopefully your crocheting is taking your mind off of that.
You know,
Little Carrie
again,
said,
my counselor has challenged. Huh?
little Carrie said she had an icky migraine yesterday. But it's kind of the season, isn't it? I mean, not that migraines or bad headaches have a season, but it just seems like with all the temperature changes and the storms that are coming through and stuff, those of you that are susceptible to that kind of barometric change, I know y'all get hit. What's the saying? 9 ways to Sunday. Good morning, Carrie. How are you?
Good morning, Carrie. Oh, I'm really tired of this pattern.
Uh-oh. Which pattern is it?
The gates for my nature's walk. I did all 4 of them. This is the 4th one.
Oh, cool.
I was going to do them all one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought I'll just do one color at a time.
Right.
So after this one, I do wheat.
Aha.
Puffs.
Here it was in the 20s and 30s, and yesterday and today's the 60s, then back to the 30s tomorrow. Yep, that'll kind of do it, won't it? Good morning, Yvette. How are you?
Good morning, Yvette. So my counselor has deemed me a rebel. Because I refused to write that 250-page paper for him.
Excuse
Now,
me? I missed something.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've missed quite a bit. So what
Hi,
is this?
Michelle. He wanted me to write him a paper
Hello,
on
MJ.
ways that crochet can help anxiety. And I refused to do it.
Why?
Because I ain't in school anymore. I don't write letters. I don't send notes. You get blessing boxes without notes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Pages, not pages, words.
Well, that's not too
I
bad.
know what you want to rebel me. So now Mara helped me yesterday. She was so cute. She did an artificial intelligence 250-page report for me. She goes, just do this. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do it at all. That put too much time into it. And so
you could just write a
now, what we found out from artificial intelligence is that there's nothing wrong with Rebel Carrie. But
Don't
you wouldn't
encourage
have thought
her, MJ.
that Mara would have swayed me to, or tried to sway me to write an artificial intelligence paper, because she's so sweet and innocent. But so one or a few of the things that we found out that with crochet, to help your anxiety, you can go to a crochet meet. You can go to a Yarny social or a fiber festival or start going to a yarn crochet. Oh, excuse me. A crochet gathering that meets once a week. Well, that's what he wants me to do. Now, my challenge for this week, and he's off next week, is to go to one of these, either the library here in Stevenson that a knitting group meets at, or go to the one in Gresham where the crochet group meets at. And I told him, I said, I really don't have the gas this month, and I'm really not making up excuses. This month is really tight. So, yeah, let me take my pills.
Oh, there you go.
So,
did you tell him that you really, I mean, you know, stop and think about it, that you do go to Yarny socials?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you stop and think about it, whether you go in your Zoom or someone else's Zoom, you're there with a collection of other people that do the same thing you do. You do that every day. There you go, Yvette. Yes. Yvette says, just to bring a crocheted item. No need to write about it, but just show him the outcome of what the paper would have been. That's right. Show him a visual. There you go.
No.
No? Boy, you are being a stinker. That's exactly right, Diane. All this talk is the same thing. And there's your little parade of hearts from little Carrie.
Thank you. I just, you know, the first day that he talked to me, he called me agoraphobic, and I'm not agoraphobic. Even my psychiatrist said that he just needs to get to know you.
Yeah. Good morning, Thrifty. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Rachel.
There you go.
Oh.
That's right, Yvette. Just enjoy the fact that you're a rebel. Don't worry about it. And then Meemaw Dawn says, take your crochet with you. You can crochet and talk to him.
Okay, so we meet on Zoom, and I don't crochet because I will zone out, because I just really...
Right.
Hold on, I'm trying to do this without leaving a mark. Okay. I'm very quiet. You guys would think it was a different person meeting with him. I'm very quiet, and he's got to like totally drag these things out of me to talk.
Well, that's what he's supposed to do.
And
Beth said in Zoom you crochet and frog. Glad to see everyone. For some reason, I thought you started at 10, was worried I missed you. It depends on what time zone you're in, Thrifty. Little Carrie says, is he trying to get you out more to local crochet meetups?
Yes. Because he seems to think that I'm an agoraphobic.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Diane says invite him to come in here. Let him know when you're having one of your lives.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, he could come in and observe you.
Well, see, the thing is...
Oh, another yarn. How sweet of you.
Oh, Shannon, you didn't have to do that. But I appreciate it. Look at, I got done with my dates. My dates are done. Now let's start the week. Okay, let me play a little something for Shannon.
That was so sweet, Shannon.
And then this is for the observers who are just here to listen to us talk and read the chat. This is for you guys.
Tell me that you ready to go. I'll be here waiting. I'll be here waiting.
Okay. That was very sweet of you, Shannon. So I was doing these. Shannon, how are you doing your squares? Are you doing all of the squares at one time? Or are you just jumping around from square to square? Or so I picked out 7 colors. 6 that I have. One I'm going to have to order.
Little Carrie says, that's kind of what I thought, that he would want you to be able to get out to see other crochet people who are local to interact with.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
Here. Rachel says, devil advocate, as good as an idea that is, your doctor may think it would be a HIPAA violation for him to be in the chat. Oh, well, you know what? I didn't think about that. Hello, Olga. How are you today? And there's Izzy.
Hi, Izzy and Olga.
Shannon says, I'm mixing it up right now. Remember, my colors are patterned sock yarn that doesn't match. That's okay. Good morning, Mara. How are you?
Good morning, Mara. Were your ears burning?
And good morning, Heidi.
Good morning, Heidi.
Izzy, sweetheart, I was in a hurry up, pack, and wait mode. So I just couldn't get anything done last week. Plus, I was having to help hubby with paperwork to tie up the job that he was finishing. And yeah, my time just got away from me. I really didn't get to do an awful lot. No, they weren't burning, but they should have been. Oh, yeah. She was talking about how you were trying to help her to use AI to write her 250-word paper. Good morning, Lana. How are you?
I did tell him some of the things that we found, and so now he wants me to go and socialize with a bunch of crocheters. Well,
oh, Michelle J says it's been 60s and 70s and now snow. Oh my
look
goodness.
at Mara's face.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Mima Dawn, thank you so much. She says, gotta run all. Have a great day. I'll try to catch up with y'all later in the YouTube stream.
Okay, Dawn.
Yvette, he is doing very well. It was a case of, many of you know that he went in and had an ablation where they put a little mesh in to catch blood clots, that kind of thing, until they put in this other thing called a Watchman. If you want to know what all that does, just go look it up, because I can't keep it straight. But anyway, his heart, for whatever reason, got way out of whack. His heartbeat was well over 130. But all they had to do was just go in and zap him, and he's been fine. Now his heart rate, normal for him, runs anywhere from like 45 to 48. They don't like that, but there's not much. I mean, he's been like that all of his life because he's always worked outside, always been very energetic, I mean, with the kind of work that he does outside and everything. So although it's normal, they said as his heart ages, it should have, gone up. But anyway, it hasn't. So they're going to monitor that. They did change some of his meds. He is feeling fine. I would have liked for him to take a couple of extra days off, just to be sure.
You guys, I have to tell you, since we're talking about Wayne, I was talking to Maureen on the phone, and I told him that if he didn't behave, that Maureen and I would have to go buy yarn, and he was feeling good enough that he flipped me off.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Oh my God, it was so funny.
It was embarrassing to me, but I said, "Oh my goodness, he just flipped you."
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have brought it up if it was embarrassing.
I mean, it was just embarrassing to me, and I was like, "You just flipped Carrie off."
Yeah. Oh no, I thought it was hilarious.
Oh goodness, folks. Froggy's saying we're missing 11 thumbs. So if you forgot to hit it on the way in, that's okay. Just take a few moments to go over there and hit that thumb button so that we can get those counts up.
Froggy.
Naughty Wayne. That's right, Sarah. But, the doctor's okayed for him to go right back to work if he wanted to, just to listen to his body a little more. And no. I wasn't in the hospital. My husband was. His heart got out of whack, and they had to put the paddles to him again. But the one thing that nobody seemed to tell us is that when he had the ablation done, of course, I mean, it makes sense, but you don't really think about it, that caused trauma to the heart. So just like anything else, there was some swelling. We should have been anticipating this, but like I said, nobody told us. We figured, hey man, this is supposed to fix it. That's what they told us. So we figured we wouldn't see this anymore. And then a month later, he goes in because he did have a heart attack then, and they had to put a stent in because the vein that runs on top of the heart showed some cholesterol damage. So they put the stent in, to take care of that. Again, causing the heart to go into trauma. And oh, you are, Barbara. That is so cool. She's making a sun bunny with the brown yarn. That's awesome. I hope you send pictures or put it on my Facebook page. I would love to see it when you're finished. Oh, yes, Jane. He's doing a lot better. He's back to his old feisty, ornery self. So, but anyway, they didn't tell us, like I said, that the heart is a little swollen. It's going to have some, well, it went through trauma twice within, just a month apart. So they weren't surprised that his heart went into AFib, but they were surprised at how high the heart rate was. I mean, that just like blew him away. So they kept him in that extra day just to make sure that there weren't any other underlying issues that they didn't see. Oh, Jane, you sweetheart. Looky there, Carrie.
Jane,
oh, thank you, Froggy.
And hi, Diana D.
Hi, Diana. How are you doing?
This is for you, Jane. Thank you.
I agree 100%, Yvette. The problem is that these two cardiologists, the one that did the AFib procedure, he is a specialist. That's all he does. He does the AFib procedure and then he installs the Watchman. That's it. The one that put in the stent, that's all she does. She looks at the internal workings, of the heart and repairs what needs to be done. That's it. Before we left, Wayne got to talk to his I don't know. I'm just going to say regular cardiologist, the one that he was assigned under to begin with. And he was highly disturbed that neither one of these two specialists told Wayne of things to look for after the procedures. So he sat down with Wayne and was very thorough about, okay, this is normal. You should have been told that. And then he told us things to look for now, between now and the time he's supposed to have that Watchman device put in May or June. I don't know when, but anyway, he was extremely apologetic. So I just told him, I said, well, you know what, from now on, when we have to have anything done, I'm going to call your office, ask them to have you look at the chart right away. And if there's something we need to know, tell us. And he was very good, very happy to do that. So I was extremely happy with that. But yes, he is doing better. Thank you all so much for your prayers and support. Trying to catch up here. Yes, Diana D, he is doing much better as long as he behaves himself.
Good morning, Laura, and okay.
Oh, goodness.
She arranged the caps.
Well, thank you, Ellie. Oh, that's awesome, Laura. I know you were wondering if you were going to get to go today or not. I know. See, isn't that awful, Diana? I mean, you would think that they would want you to give you information. I mean, there wasn't even anything written in his aftercare paperwork, whenever we took it home. We read through everything, even this last time, to understand why they changed one of his medications from one thing to the other. But there was nothing in there. So I was really glad that before we left town to come here, now we'll be going back to Florida in about 6 weeks or so. But he sat down and explained to Wayne why the medication was changed and that he agreed with that was fine. But he went above and beyond. I mean, it was supposed to be like a 30-minute consultation, and we were in there, I know, well past that. So, and he didn't think any question we asked was stupid. I really like that young man. And I said a young man. If that boy is 30, that would really be pushing it. Yes, Diane, that's right. It is unfortunate the doctors today just seem to want to treat and perpetuate sickness instead of giving us the means to get healthy. Well, I tell you what, it doesn't put much faith or trust in the specialist. You know what I mean? Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. But yeah, when your body goes through some kind of, any kind of trauma, really, you would think that they would want us all to know this is what happened, this is why it happened, and this is what you can do to prevent it, or this is what you should look for signs for while your body's healing. Yes, Rachel. They most certainly are. And it's not because I'm getting older. I'm just going to say that. Oh, my goodness. Sure, Olga. Don't know if I can answer it for you, but I feel lucky that I've gotten some really nice doctors to work with that are smart and so thorough. Well, that's awesome, little Carrie. They are a bunch of babies, Diane. our primary care physician back home in San Angelo. Oh my goodness, the first time Wayne and I met him, because we got the same doctor. He walked in, and guys, if he looked 21, I mean, he just had that baby face. And I told him before we left out of there, I said, young man, if you want older people like us to take you seriously when you're talking to us, you might want to grow a beard or something. And so the next time we met him was the first time my husband had an AFib situation. And he walked in, and sure enough, he had a beard. It was so funny. Hello, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Thank you for being a member for 12 months.
That's awesome. Yes, the baby faces. Oh, my goodness. Can I please get advice on how to grow my YouTube channel? Honey, you just keep posting. If you do lives, just make sure you get yourself a time and be consistent with it. And that's really about the only thing I can tell you. Like, you worry that they haven't even finished their schooling. It's funny. I know. But you know, if you look at our school systems now, oh, you haven't gone live yet. Oh, well, see, that might be something you need to pursue. Yes, Yvette, younger doctors are more willing to talk to you. Older doctors still have the mentality that we're incapable of being informed consenters and that we just have to do what they ask. You know, what I was going to say is, in nearly every school district now, especially like in Texas, and I'm sure it's this way across the United States. There you go. That's right, Shannon. Consistency is the key. I'm a daily video poster. People get used to it. That's right. Kids that are going to college, they can graduate high school with as much as 2 years of college credit. So stop and think about that. If they can already be 2 years ahead of the game going into college, that means they only have 2 more years to get their basics done. And then they can, you know, go right into medical school and go right into then their internship. And
No.
so. Huh?
Sorry, I'm fighting with the cat.
Oh.
No. Go.
Yes, they are, Yvette.
Go.
That's right. Every day makes a difference. Yep. I think my oldest grandson was the first one to have that available to him, where he could take college credits, and he did. And when he graduated, he had enough college credits to go on, but college just was not his thing. I mean, he enlisted in the Navy and gave 6 years and got out and went right to work at a couple of different companies with a CQA background, quality control, and now he works for Elon Musk. So,
Wow. Who's
yeah,
that?
Elon Musk. He works at
Now, who are you talking about?
Harrison.
Oh, wow.
Yep, he went in as oh goodness. He's moved up several notches since he's been there in just 18 months. But he went in at a 2 or 3 steps up from ground level quality assurance, quality control. And now he's got a small crew under him. Yes, at a Tesla plant in just outside of Austin. Yeah.
Lana, thank you for being a member for 5 months. I don't have any member things on this channel.
Mm-hmm. Vet says they've had that for years. I did it. Unfortunately, the U.S. is dead last in education right now. Most of our kids are graduating without even an 8th grade level of math and reading. I know. Isn't that pathetic?
This is for Lana and Sandra.
Carrie, we're late on our devotional.
I know. I have my book in my hand.
Okay, good. I wasn't even paying attention to the time.
Okay. Remember, we're talking about the fruits of our faith.
Yes, ma'am.
The star fruit of faithfulness. For we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Faithfulness is a spirit's star fruit, symbolizing a glittering star for a crown in heaven. Faithfulness is a reward that starts giving during our days on earth and just keeps on giving for all eternity. Faithfulness is really a kind of fruit salad made up of all other fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, and self-control. When all the fruits are mixed together in one bowl person, a beautiful consistence? No. Countenance. And faithfulness lifestyles result like sweet ambrosia. Yum. By definition of to be faithful is to be steadfast in alliance, to be loyal above all else.
Amen.
In other words, acting out our relationship with the Lord physically demonstrates where your heart lies. Dear Papa God, I want my faith to be active, not just something I say. Please help me live out my relationship with you for others to see so that they'll want a relationship with you too. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Carrie. You are so sweet. And welcome in, Panda.
Hi, Panda. Thank you, Carrie. This is for you. Oh, no, I lost it. Oh, thank you, little Carrie and Michelle. Let's play this again.
You girls,
I love
go.
you, little Carrie. How does this get?
I don't know.
Here it is.
Michelle says I want to dance too. Aw. She says, thank you, everyone. Olga says, thank you, everyone, for giving me advice and to everyone that subscribed. Well, yes, ma'am. So, Panda, you're working on a blanket. Is it crochet?
What
Is
blanket
it
are you working on?
Yeah. I know, aren't they just the cutest?
Isn't that horrible that she dances for money?
Oh my goodness.
I just not thought about that. That's awful. My poor elephant.
I think it's cute.
She's a stripper.
I didn't see her taking any clothes off.
This is for you, Jane. It keeps. Oh. There. Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness.
We are all hookers. Now I can't see my. Now Maureen and I are gone.
Uh-oh. Well,
Welcome back, Froggy. I don't know. I can hear us though.
Oh, that's sweet. Yes, Olga, type the word drop. MJ wants to make sure she has you. Shannon says, I have 2 blankets I'm working on right now. One's a knit and one's a crochet, both with fingering weight yarn. Oh, my word. I know. Wonder what happened.
This is awful. I can't see my face. So I don't know if I'm making a dirty look or not.
Well, but y'all can still hear us, right? Jane says, I broke your screen. Okay. Froggy said, okay.
There.
Oh, there we are. There we are. Oh, Shannon, you're so sweet.
Y'all let Carrie touch buttons.
No, that's Maureen's problem. That's right, little Carrie. Ta-da!
So I want to know what blanket Panda's working on. He didn't answer.
Well, I want to ask Shannon, those 2 blankets that you're working on, sweetie, with the fingering weight yarn, are those baby blankets?
No.
They're full-size blankets.
She's working on the same blanket I am. One of them is, her crochet blanket is A Nature's Walk.
Oh my goodness, and it uses fingering weight yarn?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Here are my fingering weights.
Wow.
I'm going to finish doing, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them already. So.
Well, that's nice. Did they come in a kit or did you choose your own colors?
I chose my own colors.
Good girl. Did you shop your stash?
Mm-hmm.
Good girl.
Hi, Rita. Little sister, don't you do what your big sisters do?
The knit is with my Tangled Poet Advent Calendar yarn, 30-gram minis. Each wear uses all the yarn. That's awesome. Hello, my little sister. How's Mama doing?
The Tangled Poet Advent is what I was using. Well, not the Advent, but the Tangled Poet in crochet, and those grams weren't enough. So I'm going to do just, hi Rebecca. I'm going to use just regular granny squares.
Hello, Rebecca. Thank you for joining us today. I hope all is well in your world.
Yes, Carrie. Well, I didn't know you guys couldn't see me either. I just knew I couldn't see me. And Froggy and Maureen will be live at 1 p.m. Eastern. That's
12 o'clock Central.
What is that, 11 Pacific? Or is that 10?
I think it's 10.
Pneumonia day 5 on medication. Women are the strongest ever. We keep doing our work. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I'm using a 3-weight and I'm using a 5 hook. And this is, well, let's measure it and be exact. The squares are 8 inches without blocking them. And I'm not going to block the acrylic ones. I have them on the blocker, but I'm not going to block them.
Oh, Panda's blanket might be a secret. That might be why he's not telling us.
Oh, that could be. You figure 8. Oh, you're using an F hook. Okay.
Oh, all righty.
Oh, no.
So get rid of my shoes. Just call me Imelda Marcos. Oh.
Hi, Don Aaron. I missed your face too.
Hope you're doing well.
Well, I'm going to block all of my 1-weight ones because it'll look better.
Right. Carrie says she's not going to block hers either.
I mean, if I don't block them, look what they look like. This is the butterfly square.
Don Aaron is telling MJ, please email her. She can't find your email. Headed to work. Will you be careful, Mara? You have a great day.
Bye, Mara. Love you. Have a good day.
Atlanta, I don't know if I said howdy to you when you came in a minute ago. Hope I didn't miss you.
Oh. So I don't like this square.
Which one is that one?
The wheat square.
What
It's
is
got
it?
puffs in it. You can't even see them.
Oh. Carrie says my typing on the phone is awful. You know, Carrie, the problem I have with typing on my phone is that it likes to autocorrect for me, and a lot of times I don't catch it before I hit the word send. My youngest daughter swears that she's keeping all of my texts that I write to her, and she's going to write a book.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's your oldest daughter?
No, that's my youngest daughter.
Your youngest daughter.
Yeah. No, Heather learned a long time ago how to read her mother's shorthand.
Goodbye, Diana D. You have a great day.
Oh, thank you so much, Diana, for being here with us for a little while. I know, Lana. Like I said, and I don't take the time to read, what I've typed, and I'll just hit send. Oh yeah, there's been lots of times my daughter has caught. Mom, did you read what you sent? Is what she normally says.
Froggy keeps all your texts too. They'll make a great book. I agree.
And guys, one time, now this has been years ago, but I text my daughters about something, I don't know, and I meant to type the word help.
Help?
Help. H-E-L-P.
Uh-huh.
Autocorrect changed that.
To hell?
Uh-huh. And I'm like, where in the world in my texting vocabulary have I ever typed the word hell? My daughter, when she got the text, all she did was in very big caps said, "Mother, read your text." And so I go back reading it, and my brain is not catching it. You know what I mean? You know how your brain reads over and sometimes it's already reading the word, whether it's correct or not. And I said, "What's wrong with my text? Read it again." So finally she calls me and she says, "Mother, I'm going to read the text I received from you." Okay.
You type more than hell, Froggy says.
But, well, I have now, yes. I mean, when we get upset, what do we do? But anyhow, but I don't text like that to my kids. I mean, anyway, so she's reading it to me and she comes to the word help and she says hell. And I said, "I did not." And I turn and look and my brain finally clicks on that. And I was like, "I didn't text that." She said, "Mother, it's called autocorrect." And then that's when I asked, where in the world did autocorrect come up with that in my texting vocabulary? Sure enough, there it was. Anyway, Martha speaks. Yes, it is. Auto cucumber is really funny. Mm-hmm. I'm just glad that when it happened, it wasn't my mother. Holy smoke. She would not have taken the time to text me back or anything. She'd have been on the phone, lickety split, whether she was working or not. Now is when you need to say, "Bless your heart, Maureen." Oh, Diane. But I know you're saying that in a sweet way, right?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sure y'all could say that autocorrect has found the hook. It fell on the floor. Well, you're lucky it's still in there on the floor. I'm surprised that Wednesday didn't come and steal it from you. Tell y'all what, that kitten of hers, oh my word. She loves Froggy's yarn. And we're not talking just, the good old cheap stuff. She has taste, that kitten.
That's funny.
And Leslie of the Corn. She left the room. She's working on a project that calls for some really, really bougie yarn. She brought you yarn in the bedroom? Yes, Michelle J. Is there any other kind? Anyway, she left the room for something. Anyway, all I know is that one of her little corn dogs, she opened a box, folded, closed, and brought me a hank. Oh my goodness. Mama, it's getting good. And yes, one of her little wiener dogs had all but destroyed a hank of yarn that she needs for a project she's working on. And she only bought enough to do the project.
Oh, no.
So she had to sit there 2 hours, she said it took her to fix the damage.
Oh, my word. I bet you those corn dogs are cute. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Oh, my goodness. She has a new one. It's a German wired hair, Dotson. Oh, my word. Her name's Whiskey.
So how many does she have now?
She has 5. Wait a minute.
My goodness.
6. 1, 2. 5 starchy kettle. Yeah, she has 6 now.
Yeah, I knew she got kettle.
Mm-hmm. Well, then she got Whiskey. And you know what I told her problem is? When they get out of the cute little puppy stage, she's got to get another puppy.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. She's addicted to the puppy stage. That's what it is. Can y'all hear Lacey?
Mm-mm.
Good.
Is she snoring?
Oh, my word. Yes. It's because she has her head tucked up under the blankets.
That's funny.
Yes, she is. She's snoring. She has 6, Lana. 6 corn dogs. And they're all precious. They all have their own, personality. Yeah, just cute as buttons. Well, I want to remind y'all that here in just an hour, I'll be going up with Froggy. So y'all be sure and look for her notification on going live today. Must be a very loud house. Oh, Yvette, when certain people come home, oh yes, I'm sure that everybody knows whenever they hear the dogs barking and everything, oh, no big deal. It's just the corn dogs down the street or 2 blocks over. Or
Good God.
Yeah, her youngest son, Benjamin, came home the other day, stopped by for about a week visit, and oh my word, the ruckus. Yes, they are, Yvette. Oh, well, Lana, thank you so much for being here with us.
Bye, Lana. Love you.
Look at you.
This is a round square. It buckles where the pups are at.
Might need to ease up on your tension a little bit there.
Well, so I got another round like this, and then the fourth round is just one, and it looks like a piece of wheat.
Oh, that's cool. Well, folks, tomorrow, Carrie and I will be over at my house. I haven't decided yet what we're going to do.
No, we will not.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. We had to switch days. So we'll be at Carrie's house tomorrow and then at my house on Friday.
Yes, because I have spa day on Friday. So maybe Froggy will come up with you on Friday, and then I'll just come visit.
Oh, I'm sure she will. She'll like that.
Yeah.
So tomorrow back to Carrie's, and you'll see me on Friday.
She said, sure. Okay. Oops. Okay, love you guys. Take care and be kind. And remember, one random act of kindness can change the world. Maureen?
Be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light they're waiting to see. We love you guys, and thank you so much for visiting with us. See you tomorrow.